Welcome back, Cougars. My name is Azan Soto, and I'm your CNTV anchor for today. Today we're going to be wrapping up our fall sports recaps. Starting off with Mason, who sat down with members from the girls' soccer team.
I'm Mason Dealman, and I'm with Emma Frank and Chesney Simpson from girls soccer. So, would you guys say this year was an improvement from last year?
Yes, because we got a new coach this year, and the environment was a lot better than last
I was
year's.
gonna say the atmosphere was way better this year.
Can you tell us a highlight or memorable moment from one of your games?
Probably the Domani game, or it was to go into the second round of playoffs, and we got up by 2, and then they scored 2, and then we scored the final goal the last 30 seconds of the game. And so it was just a very happy environment, and everybody was just excited.
Yeah, I would say that in beating Reed 2-0 at home.
After finishing one game away from state, what are the expectations for next season?
Definitely a regional title. That's what we're working towards, and I feel like we can accomplish that this year. So,
Yeah.
Next up, we have Oscar Robbs, who spoke with Ella Baker from the girls' golf team.
Hi, I'm Oscar, and I'm here with Ella Baker from Girls Golf.
Good job.
Okay.
Now.
Okay. So how has your season been looking so far?
Well, the season's over. But it was pretty good. I got first at regionals for individuals, and then second for individuals at state. So that was pretty good.
Okay. What are the best moments so far of the season?
Probably making it to state with my teammate. That's the first year that both of us have made it together, so that was cool.
And then tell me about your teammates and how you guys work together.
It's a pretty small team. We only get to have 6 play, so that makes for a good team dynamic. But it's good. I don't know. We get along really well, so that's good.
Okay. Oh, that was the girls soccer. Good.
Mr. Villegas has spoken with the editor, and he dearly apologizes for the video you just watched. Anyways, up next, we have the Deacon, who sat down with a couple members from the varsity girls volleyball team.
Okay. How did you first get into volleyball and what drew you to the sport?
I first started playing when I was little in rec leagues, and then in 8th grade I was playing at Shaw, and then my freshman year I started club volleyball, and it was just really fun. The energy was like nothing I've ever played before, and the team dynamic was really cool to be a part of. So,
What would you think the most important skill to develop as a player is?
I think the most important skill is just being a nice person on and off the court. I think volleyball and all sports combined, it's just more fun to play with people that are nice and that are encouraging and that want you to get better at the sport.
Okay. And then what is the most memorable moment you've had, whether game, practice, off the court?
Well, my dream was always to play at the next level, go to college, and so I just try to work really hard to get recruited and putting effort into emails and videos during club season. So yeah, just you set a goal for yourself and then try to do whatever you can to get that goal.
Would you describe your team's chemistry and how it impacts?
I feel this year we definitely had to work on our chemistry because only a few of us have played together before. But when we actually put it together, it was really fun to play on the court with each other, and it just really affects volleyball is so it's one person, but then it's a bunch of people, so you have to rely on your teammates. So like being able to rely on your teammates really helps you like be confident on the court.
That's all. Thank you, guys.
Continuing on, we have Mason, who also sat down with a couple athletes from the boys soccer team.
Hi, I'm Mason Dielman, and I'm with Jaden Elliott from boys soccer. So, would you say this year was an improvement from last year?
Yeah, I would say it was an improvement because last year our team didn't do so well. We had a coach quit mid-season and just boys like not passing grade checks, and it wasn't looking very good. But this season, we had a complete different setting where we had a really good coach, and the team, we started off really good in the preseason tournament with 3 wins out of the 4. And so it started off with wins, and it was looking good already. And so the environment was just good, and the chemistry between all the players was looking really good. And then we just worked hard the rest of the season.
So, can you tell us a highlight or memorable moment from one of your games?
Yeah. So when we played against Reed, in our second match versus them, we played at Reed, and we were losing the match. It was a tough match. It was like the weather was insane, where it was like raining the whole time, and it was like super foggy just from the field being wet. It was super slick and muddy, and we were losing the game by a couple of goals, but we scored a goal where Javen Bartu, he dribbled down the center of the field and scored a goal, which it was our first goal of the game, but it was the most exciting goal I've ever been a part of as a team. And as a team, we all went sliding into the corner in the mud, and it was just amazing. It was so much fun.
So, what is your position on the field, and how would you describe it?
So I play center mid. I would describe that as, well, mostly I play center defensive mid. So I would describe that as the heart and the energy of the team, because I control the ball, I control the field, and slow the game down or speed it up depending on how it's going. But most of the time, I'm one of the loudest players on the field, and so I'm directing and leading my team throughout the game, no matter how it's going, and just trying to be a leader on the team, because that's the role of the center mid, and so that's how I affect my team. And yeah, just up and down the field, just sprinting up and down the whole time, working hard, and leading by example, I would say.
Nice. All right, thanks for the interview. Signing out.
After that, then we have Diego, who sat down with one of our cross-country athletes.
Hello everyone, my name is Diego Ruiz, and I'm here with Kimberly Felstead for girls cross country, and today we're doing their interviews. So my first question for her is, how would you describe the team's personality?
My team's personality is incredible. I am definitely not biased in any way, shape, or form. I love my cross-country team. We have incredible coaches who are very competitive and passionate about this sport, and they know what they're doing. So we are in good hands, but they also know how to have fun and to just love us and push us the best way that they know how. And so we have fantastic coaches, and our teammates are all incredible. I love each and every one of them. They are all very supportive and friendly, and we get to go out and do fun things all the time together. So our team culture is fantastic.
Fantastic, that's good to hear. What was a typical day in practice like for you guys?
A typical day in practice kind of depends. Usually in the middle of the season, we get anywhere from 5 to 8 miles generally, I would think. We're definitely on workout days, we get at least high mileage, like really high mileage if you're varsity. And then JV, it can be a little lower, generally 3 to 4, maybe 5 miles. But practices, we usually have workout days. We'll do like a warm up, and then we'll get our reps in, and then we'll have a cool down and stretch. And then on easy days, we kind of just go hang out, and then we run for 30, 40 minutes. And yeah, it's nothing too crazy.
So you wouldn't say it gets like ever overexhausting or tiring during those days?
No. Our coaches time it fantastically to where we get our workout in, and then we have enough recovery to be rested up for the next workout or the race or whatever we have planned, and then hit it again. And so never really too tiring, and yeah.
What got you into the sport of cross country?
Honestly, I can't say it was like any particular desire or drive of mine. Like, I always liked running. In elementary school, we'd play virus and tag all the time, so always one of those kids running around. And then my older brother actually did cross country for a summer, and I never had the opportunity to do sports through my elementary and middle school years, so I always wanted to do a sport, and for some reason, because my brother did cross country for a summer, I was like, you know what, I'll do cross country, why not, let's go. And so I did it, and I absolutely loved it. It was the best decision I ever made, so yeah.
All right, so thank you very much, Kimberly. That's all we have for today, folks. Signing off, I'm Diego Ruiz in this.
Thank you for tuning in, Cougars. Once again, I'm Azan Soto from CNTV. Have a great Thanksgiving in addition to your Thanksgiving break.